Sonny, what happened? What did he hit you with?
The right hand. Right hand. You will never have no chance again, man.
If you'll all quiet down, I'll repeat the questions, all right? What's the question?
What happened?
What happened? Got hit by a right hand. Where?
Right on the flesh on the cheekbone.
Right on the cheekbone, high on the cheekbone.
Yes.
Sonny, what happened when you tried to get up, and do you think that the fight was stopped before it should have been?
What happened when you tried to get up? Do you think the fight was stopped before it should have been?
Well, only thing I was trying to pick up the count.
He was trying to pick up the count.
Did you hear the count? Did you know what?
No, I didn't.
You didn't hear the count?
He didn't hear the count, didn't know what it was. There was no count, he couldn't hear it.
Huh?
Did that punch make you dizzy or groggy?
Yes, it did. Not too long.
If you had picked up the count, would you have been able to continue?
Yes, I would.
Chance you'll ever get another fight one?
Well, I couldn't say I don't want to knock nobody else out of their chance.
Sonny, now that you've had a chance to collect your thoughts after the fight, how do you feel about this now? Let me have some of your personal comments.
I'll get whatever you want. Sonny, do you want to fight again, they asked you? Will you fight him again?
Yes, I will.
He will fight again.
Sonny, when he stopped, you protested about it when he stopped the fight?
Well, I thought the fight was still going because we had started fighting again. Did you see that?
Well, did you say anything to walk that road out here?
No, I thought the bell had rung.
He
You thought that
the
the
bell
bell had rung and
Lester.
that the round was over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the number one contender, Terrell, either one, yeah. Cavallo, either, man, it don't make no difference. I'm in a position now where I can't squawk who's I might have to fight you.
He's in a position now where he can't squawk. He'd have to fight anybody at this time. Can you hear it, Lester?
Yeah. Ain't no use, ain't no
He's
sense
in a
of being in
position
bad
where
here.
he has to fight anyone. Cavallo, Terrell.
Sonny, do you feel a
now.
disappointment at all? What actually are you
Yes,
feeling?
I do feel real disappointed. I think it was because of my main point was to get him and get it over with.
What was your plan? Were you going to try and get him early or stay with him?
Well, I was going to stay with him.
And you hoped to knock him out early or get to him early, was that right?
No, not at the time that it started off.
Let's go. We got it. All right.
If I tell you when it would end, you would knock fear out of the people from coming to the theater. But I did warn the people on the early bird in other countries and here in America to get to your theaters early. I said, please be there early. And I also wrote a poem which ended, Liston said, this time I am a bigger fool. I'm flat on my back instead of the stool. Right. And this also came true. And I also told you that if I do predict a round and tell you and actually do it, then the people will say that it's a fix because it's so unbelievable. So everything that I have told you was right, as you can put it together and see. And next, we are after the rabbit. He has said a lot of things that about me that might not let him go that long.
Muhammad, was he doing anything differently up to the time you hit him from the first fight?
Well, Howard Cosell, what he was doing was, this fella making all this noise is Howard Cosell. What he was doing, Howard, was he was pretty tough, but he was aggressive, and he was shooting a lot of body punches, which were impossible to hurt me with. As you know, my weight was 206 pounds, 6 pounds lighter than the first fight. And these are things that, just listen to me, that's all. You'll go a long ways and win many bets. Just please, from here on out, listen to me.
All right, Lester.
Advise him to retire from boxing.
Why didn't you go to a neutral corner?
Well, what I had planned, he fell just about a half a minute quicker than I thought he would. And I wanted him to come up. I tried to tell him to get up, but he didn't. But he was really hurt.
Don't advise him to retire from boxing?
Well, no, I would not advise him to retire because a man naturally looks bad when he fight me. He'll knock out Floyd Patterson. The same punches he came at me with would have knocked out Floyd Patterson.
He just answered that.
And one more thing I want you fellas to know, as you heard Johnny Addy introduce me, I'm asking you in a nice way. The world is watching, and I want to have I want you to respect it, and I would like for you to call me by my name now. Muhammad Ali.
Why didn't you go to a neutral corner?
Well, I was excited, and I wanted him to get up. See, I only got warmed up. I didn't get touched on my face, hardly, and I wanted to do a little boxing. I wanted some action.
How soon do you want to fight Patterson?
Well, I guess I'm not the champ then. I broke the rule. Now what you gonna do? So what I do? Break the rule? Now what we gonna do? Have a rematch for that?
How soon do you want to fight Floyd?
What? I don't care where I went. He was down, wasn't he?
He was out. Knock it off.
If I.
When you knew he was out.
Well, these people are so hypocritical, and they wanted me to lose so bad, so many of them, and so many was fear talk about I don't see no shotguns and no bombs, and I just wanted to have my little way too. You know, I'm the king of the ring. I do what I want. I don't have to go to no corner. We'll meet the rabbit as soon as we can get the contract on and get ready. Probably, yeah. I'll see you fellas. I must go now.
Thank you.
I had a,
Good night. Thank you.
as the Beatles say, it's a hard day's work.
Get up.
Get up. A hook or something shook him up.
By the champion, by Angie Dunn, Drew Bundini, round.
Commissioner and the referee. Thank you. All right, I'll repeat the questions. Here we are. What do you want to know?
Champ, what?
Nah. It was fair.
That's what he said.
Said it was
What do
a
you-
fair punch. Sonny,
it was
did
a
the
fair
punch
fight?
surprise you?
Yes, it did.
Clay says it was a new tactic to counter right.
It was a surprising punch.
No.
No, I wasn't.
Were you leading a left hand? He said no,
you
he
can't
wasn't.
hear nothing there. Well, I was trying to pick up the count.
You were trying to.
He was trying to... I can't answer.
You were trying to listen for the count, and then what? What happened after that?
Walcott never came over.
Walcott never came over?
No.
Sonny, does this mean you'll retire from boxing?
Well, I couldn't say yet.
You're all yelling. You ought to be
Is this your
making noise.
present thinking?
Well, I'm not thinking right.
Hey, come on. So we got the world.
You got to have no press conference here.
What?
Yes, I was.
Cleveland Williams hit him a punch as hard as this punch before. Cleveland Williams. There was no knockdown. Yes.
Yes, I did.
When you got up, you thought the fight was still on, right?
Yes, I did.
And what were your thoughts when you realized it was all over so quickly?
One thing I want to say, I'm not going to down Sonny Liston. He take it good. He's a good loser. I feel sorry for Sonny because you people now don't care much about him now that he has lost. I understand they want to tie up his purse and not give him no money. He needs money, and I'm going to have to go to see him and comfort him. I'm going to have to pay him a visit and talk with him. And as I told you and him, that after the fight, after the world and the press and the people turn him down, I'll still be on his side. And I have a few places I want to take him, and I have a lot to teach him, and I'm sure he'll listen.
That he got up. He did not know he was counted out. No one told him that the count to 9 had been reached, or the count to 10. And I think that this man is being maligned when they say the things about him that they said. It was not his fault. My name is D'Amato, Cus D'Amato. Look, I don't care whose fault. It wasn't Liston's fault. He did not know what count it was. And he intended to arise. And he proved it by arising, and he did resume fighting. And then was informed it was too late. He had no way of knowing that he was counted, that the count by the timekeeper had ended the fight. As far as he was concerned, he did not know that the count had even reached 9. The count automatically begins when he hits the canvas by the timekeeper. That's the function of the timekeeper. To begin counting the moment any fighter's body other than his feet hits the canvas. When the referee brought the champion to the corner, to the neutral corner, his function was to come back, pick up the count from the timekeeper, and then inform the fighter as the count progressed. Well, I'm just telling what the function of the referee was. Now, the referee, the fighter not hearing the count, remained on the canvas, attempting to arise when the count had reached 9, which he never heard 9. Of course he was hurt. He was hit a clean, solid punch right on the jaw. This is not a question of being hurt.